Hey YouTube, Ray here again. Smoking Cornell and Diehl's Billy Bud Blonde. This is a second to Cornell and Diehl's Billy Bud, which is an English blend with cigar leaf in it, and quite possibly their best blend, in my opinion. That's my favorite from Cornell and Diehl. Very good English. But this is not an English. This is a bright Virginia flake, white burley, chopped cigar leaf, and a touch of perique. So, very much different. All right, guys. So, let's get into it. Well, before we get into it, let me just tell you, okay? First off, of course, this is a Virginia blend. The Virginia, flake is just remnants of it mixed in with the ribbon cut. A lot of burley, definitely. And the cigar leaf that's in there, it's there. Not very present, but it's there. So, you know, it has those characteristics of a Virginia, which is, very temperamental. You can't puff on it aggressively, otherwise you burn out the taste very quickly. You have to really work hard, in my opinion, to get a taste out of this blend. One thing to consider is that it is a Virginia burley blend, so you're not going to get a lot of smoke, okay? So don't be looking for a lot of smoke. The less smoke you're able to puff out of your pipe, the more flavor you're going to get. The more smoke you puff out of your pipe, that means that you're smoking it too aggressively and you pretty much burned out any trace of flavor, and all you're going to get is that nasty burned out taste. So, having said that, let's get into it. What am I tasting? Well, honestly, what I'm tasting here is the Virginia and the burley, more burley in my opinion. The cigar leaf comes in somewhere in there. You get a taste of a light cigar. What a light cigar tastes like. That's what you get. And then the perique actually does come in. It gives it a nice sweetness to it. Not much, but you do get it. Okay, so that's the flavor that I taste. However, like I previously mentioned, okay, and my pipe has gone out already. That's because, well, you can't puff on it aggressively. You can't really puff on it too much, otherwise you lose the flavor. And that's what I hate about these blends. Is that smoking this blend takes time. It takes effort, if you will, and I'm sorry, but that's not what smoking pipe tobacco should be. At least in my opinion, it shouldn't be that. And this is what that is to me. You have to sit there and really, first of all, you have to dry it out because it is kind of wet in the tin. But because it is a ribbon cut and there's not much Virginia flake, remnants of Virginia flake in there, tops 10 minutes and you're done. It's perfectly dry and good enough to smoke. But it comes very wet. So right off the tin, you're gonna have problems smoking it. But again, like I said, when you start smoking it, you taking a couple of puffs on there, that might be a little too much. Just one little puff and a little bit of smoke comes out, but the flavor that you get is there. And like I said, it's a nice perique flavor, sweet perique flavor, with a little bit of cigar in there, light cigar. What a light cigar tastes like. Those of you who don't know what a light cigar tastes like, yeah, unfortunately, it's I don't know. Light cigars for me really don't have a lot of flavor, but that's the flavor you get. But it's in the background and not too much around. Everywhere you sort of just get it and then it leaves. And you end up with, like I said, a nice sweetness. The burley's there, the Virginia's somewhat, but unfortunately, this blend for me, while it is good, it doesn't have any wow factor, and there's nothing new here for my taste. I mean, like I said, you know the cigar in here is there, but doesn't make that much of a difference, in my opinion, to make this a little to make this a different kind of blend. Quite frankly, I've tasted this kind of taste in other blends. So, that being said, would I recommend it? Yes, I would. you know, Especially for those who do want to try a blend with some cigar leaf in it. I would say give this a try because, like I said, the cigar is there, but not very much so. And, you're not going to get the full taste of a cigar in this blend. So what you will get, it will be very light and you will probably enjoy it. I myself personally think that this could have used a heavier cigar leaf in it. It would have been much tastier, but that's just me, and what do I know? Anyways, so that's it, compadres, comadres. Cornell and Diehl's Billy Bud Blonde. Not my taste, but that's just me. All right, well, as always, thank you for watching, if you still are. Vayan con Dios.